the thing that I'm most excited for is for my first campaign, I created an NPC that was a Thrycreen. Was with the party till he got kidnapped, and was with the party at the very end. So, but with the new Unearthed Arcana, he can be a real boy. But regardless, to recap last week. Alright. Like I said, last week, I just saw that post from Nehun. You had made it to the city of Spiros. With a little convincing from Miss Olivia, you headed over to the baths. Had a nice time. Sorath interrogated Fleur before giving her a kiss on the cheek, I believe.
Yes.
And you made your way over to the palace, which was had a convenient elevator for you. You made your way to the throne room. There, Libertas revealed he revealed a conspiracy within the nobility of Agia. Fleur then delivered her message, fulfilling her role as diplomat. And the Fellerud sisters learned that their sister was the cause of a civil war when a bunch of nobles felt like that she wasn't punished enough for serving a poor nobleman is just reward. Not too long after, you were assaulted, or these 4 individuals attempted to arrest you for at least one of you unfounded charges. The other 2 reasonable charges you could suspect. And a fight broke out. During the battle, 2 of your allies went down, were revived, and then went down again. Most likely causing some mental trauma to your younger members. And Fleur, quite possibly the symbol of Liv's latest relationships, brought down a representative of her past relationships by blasting him through the chest with Eldritch Blast. And so we return to this scene of carnage. Actually, before I forget, when the body of Liv's former fiancé fell, roots sprout out of the ground, restraining all of you, even bringing Sterbon out of wild shape. Then a ghostly figure appeared, saying, "You failed me for the last time, brother." before disappearing. And now that brings us to this week's field of carnage. The roots have all withered away at this point, and the adrenaline of the battle begins to wane. And so, Order Swan, the ball's in your court now.
Amusing.
Okay, I'm gonna go mutilate this man's corpse. You all can deal with the other guys.
Why would you want to mutilate a man's corpse?
Desecrate his corpse so he can't have a proper funeral, and then spends all of eternity as a lost wandering soul that can't do shit. Come on. Come on, we're in my homeland. You might as well immerse yourself in our culture.
But wouldn't that anger his brother? Right.
Too late. Doing it anyways.
Okay, so Daehun, I just finished the recap.
We really have to fight our way out of a blessed castle.
So, to summarize what just happened, Daehun, is that you and Silvar went down twice in the latest combat. And vines sprout out of the ground, restraining you to the ground. And you heard you failed me for the last time, brother, before the vines withered. So, you are covered in fire burns and ice burns. And is he a little quiet for everyone else?
Yeah.
Yes. I even put him up at like 200% volume.
Well, I'm not sure how to be any louder. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Cool. Well, who are these guys?
The guys who murdered you. Congrats.
Oh, it's okay. The pseudo-dragon and my sister brought you back to life.
Thanks. That really needed to happen.
Yep. Also, I think there are paladins here to arrest you or something.
I did not hear that.
I think they're paladins here to arrest you or something.
Paladin?
Yeah, my sister has a vendetta against that one, as she, like, points, very noticeably off to the other side of the after the, partition, so no one actually really can see it. Except for a small geyser of blood that's squirting out from this man's throat now.
Yeah, so basically for those of you that are on this platform, Libertas has gone over and is giving Fleur emotional support. Because she just killed a man.
Oh no.
Really tough for Fleur right about now. Actually, I think it's her first murder. Congratulations, we took her murder virginity, guys.
Wonderful. Did we really have to do that?
Well, thus the reason why Libertas is over here comforting her.
Yes, aside from the whole, mutilating a man's corpse so he can't have a proper burial and thus becomes a wandering spirit for all eternity, what is on, fiance's brother's body?
Well, let me just check his equipment.
Good questions.
If he's got a sword, I want the sword.
I'm keeping the sword, fuck you.
How are you going to be able to use it?
It's not to be used, it's a trophy.
But if I can use it, then you can have my sword as a
Okay.
trophy.
It's the principle.
Okay, so
Stupid.
it has a heavily damaged set of plate mail.
Cool. Liv will toss that up to Daehyun and is like, there, you can have that.
I don't need this. Wait, is there any gold on it by any chance? Just looking at his picture, I was assuming some things, but
Well, I'm currently in the character sheet and I can't see around it, so.
Alright, never mind. I won't look for that. But when you're done with that, I am searching the other bodies.
Yeah, a shield and a longsword.
Yeah, and she'll take those. And very much put them in the bag of holding.
So,
And go back to mutilating.
Silvar has already claimed this man's shield.
Nah.
Let's see, it was him. But what this. Alright, the only thing that Silvar has taken from this guy is the shield. But otherwise, he has hide armor and a short sword.
Daehyun's gonna bend down next to his dead face and say, "You're trash." And go on to the next person.
Alright, this guy? Alright, that's fitting because you're the one that killed him.
Sweet. Alright, what's up with this griffin?
Okay, the Aarakocra has a shield, leather armor, a quarterstaff, and a scimitar.
Daehyun will check the scimitar. And what's on this lady?
That lady has a dagger and a component pouch.
He will take both.
Wonderful.
Don't know why you need the component pouch. You don't cast arcane spells.
Boom. That's all he says.
That's... I mean, I suppose that is the basic premise of an arcane spell.
If you kill
Also-
yourself trying to cast a bloody spell, kindly do it in a different realm.
Boy.
Well, no, he can safely cast divine magic, just not, boom.
Yeah. While this is while you're eluding these people, Silvar, while inspecting his shield, will get a sort of panicked look on his face and run up the stairs, calling out for Fleur.
Completely safe.
Entirely. Probably not cursed in the slightest.
Okay.
So, Sturbun, do you want to have a drink?
Of what?
Wait, guys. Just
Wine. Wine mostly.
who is
Okay, sure.
That is the Basileus, the king of this place.
Oh, no,
Daehyun
he's
having
technically new.
Stupor is gonna go walk up to at least here.
Oh, okay, he's gonna do
Unless,
something
of course,
stupid.
Silvar was gonna shout something to the room in general, then you can say that first.
No, he was just shouting at Fleur and then starts speaking in Elvish.
So, Sturbun, well, he's doing something stupid. You sure you don't want that drink?
I said I'll take a bloody drink of wine.
Oh, well, sure, fine. Here, she'll pour Sturbon a glass and hand one to him, then pour herself one.
Awesome.
Yep, we gotta have a show.
For sure. Yes.
In these halls, that's usually supposed to be my job, but here we are. We're all evolving.
Evolving. Downgrading. Who knows?
So,
Yes, as a sudden rush of holy fires just shoots down from the ceiling from Liv's location.
Yes. I think the main concern of comedy is you don't end up dead, but
Well, turning back to Daehoon.
excuse me, Your Majesty. Well, first off, I should probably not be on the rug, because I'm covered in blood. Sorry about that. But is this all right with you? Like, what we just did?
Yes, they weren't. They were foreigners. They were foreigners trespassing on this land, and to be honest, I had full confidence in your abilities to take them down. Though, a few of you look worse for wear.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's all right. It's part of the job, So, cool. I guess I'll just.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry, I'm not used to dealing with any sort of authority aside from gods. What happens now? Because we just killed some people in your throne room. I'm not sure if we saved your life, but
Not necessarily. They were here for 3 of you.
oh,
They were here for you, Madam Pleasure down there, and the blonde one.
why is nobody after Sturbon? He'll just run
Because-
away himself.
no one knows.
Well,
Sturbon's nice, unlike the rest of us.
I guess I'm sorry that we brought this upon your kingdom.
There are worse things going on. Speaking of which, and turns his gaze over to the front of the room, which, and I forgot to ask Lunar about this person's appearance, and thusly forgot to make a token for said person.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh dear.
Good question.
But you see, coming up the stairs, what you would assume at first glance would be a tabaxi.
Oh boy. Hello, are you here to fight us as well?
Also, yeah, if you just have, like, a generic Tabaxi token, that's fine.
I don't think I have a generic tabaxi token. I think the best I have is Yun Shan.
That's an option, I suppose.
Oh wait, no,
Yeah,
I do have a generic tabaxi token. It's just not
Oh,
that
well,
big. I don't.
yes, she just comes in fucking massive.
Oh dear, another shapeshifter. Whatever will
Alright,
we do?
giving you permission.
Yes.
Okay, Chef. I should be movable now.
Yes, it is. She will walk past Sturbot and Sorath, drinking. Just sort of give a nod over to, the woman, and which Sorath returns in kind, and just like, oh, I certainly could, but if you're actually here to harm either of my sisters, I'm pretty sure they would have just killed you outright.
Sit. Fleur? Wait,
Not-
Fleur. Sorry.
Yeah.
Different person. Still getting these names for some reason. Anyway. Pleasure. Would you please explain something to me?
There are just like yells and spell incantations coming from Liv.
She's a bit busy right now.
Yeah. Let me explain. This is Beleth, my dear younger sister.
Explain the relationship.
Sister, I think
Younger sister.
that explains it enough.
Well, yes. I think Sturban just hit the nail on the head. you see on it like a fucking pedigree, right, Daehun? You have both of our parents, right? And then you just have the three of us. Yeah, you follow, right?
He's gonna get up really close. Why is she a cat?
Oh.
Russ just sort of backs off and pours Sturban another glass of wine.
Great. I didn't know the show would be like this.
To which, as you notice, that Sora just turned and left, and then you turn your attention back to Bella. There's just a fucking glaive in your face now.
Wonderful.
Oh, so you do want to fight? Wonderful.
Pass some of that wine here.
Yes, here. Sora will the bear toss a glass too. Hey, Fleur, you want to get involved?
I don't drink.
Shame.
I have a nice water skin.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
She looks a bit distracted right now.
We didn't really get
All
to
right,
know.
Whispers. I live in a very weird world. I try to get explanations for it, but things such as this need something. So please tell me, why do they have horns and you have actually really glossy fur?
Hold up, Mr. Storebender. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this a lot. As
confrontational. It's just that it's a very interesting difference between supposed siblings, and I would like to know why.
yeah, does a 20 hit you?
It does not.
Okay.
Seriously?
Yep.
Cool.
Ouch.
Wonderful.
It will bounce off my armor, though.
Yeah, the 8 also doesn't. No way in hell the 8 does.
Oh, no.
No, the 8 totally hits.
Yeah, the 8 somehow fucking pierces it off. Does a 22 hit?
Yes, but why is she attacking and can I attack back?
You
Jesus.
absolutely can.
Okay, take 14 slashing damage. There's one more attack, don't worry.
Wait, what?
Does a natural 20 hit?
Why are you attacking
Oh.
so much?
Because she's a fighter. She has multi-attack and action
Why is
surge.
she attacking to begin with?
What's that? What the heck?
Because she's angry at you.
Why?
Because you called her a cat.
She is a tabaxi.
Either way, take what, 23 plus 9, that's
Oh, wait.
what, 30 something points of damage? Oh my god, does
He's-
Daehun go down again?
Dude, it's a deck.
Know how much health they have. So
How does she have 4 attack? Oh, wait.
2 attacks, action surge, 2 more attacks.
Okay.
It's that simple. Yeah.
was it really? All right, back in character.
Oh, wait. She also has 1 more attack. Fuck.
Wait, what? Why?
Polearm Master.
Seriously?
Oh,
Polearm Master.
right. Using a glaive.
Yep.
This is a full arm.
Oh, that's the wrong Felreed sister. That's the right Felreed sister. Where is it? What? I might just have to parse it out myself. Okay. Neato.
Wait. 5 plus 5 plus 4. Okay, so strength plus proficiency. Wait, but where is that -5 coming from?
Great Weapon Master.
Hmm.
Yeah. Wait, do you? Well, I need to check Power Master. Because I don't know if you just add your proficiency or you also add your strength.
For an attack, it's your strength plus proficiency.
Yeah, but the question remains is if it, because it's a bonus action attack. Yeah, no, it is. Huh, neat. Okay, so
That's a
I don't
1.
know if that worked. Yeah, I don't
Well,
know if that worked.
No,
Probably.
it didn't because you wrote 1s20.
Yeah, I noticed. Now let's try. Still a
Well,
1.
well, the fates. The fates really wanted you to have that 1.
From a natural 20 to a nat 1. Yeah, as the back of the halberd just tinks off your armor again.
You done? My
Oh,
question
yeah.
still stands. Please explain what's going on here. And please, preferably, don't kill me. Otherwise, that might lead to some problems.
Oh, yes. Knock him flat on his ass. Go ahead, sister, but don't kill him.
Yeah. So, what's going on with this?
Yes. Flood curse, all that bullshit.
Thank you for the simple, straightforward explanation. I'm not sure why the violence was needed.
Oh, you called her a cat. You better
Why
finish
is
what you
that a
started now.
problem? I call you guys demons.
Well, again, wrong type of fiend. Tieflings are inherently infernal in nature. Also, that's still our word. And you better finish what she started because she's going to keep going for your ass.
Hey.
Bring it. And I'll open a portal to literally the abyss.
Wait, he can do that now?
Can he do that?
It's what you've all been theorizing.
Sure, but it requires him to stay in one place
Right,
for that
fine.
long.
How about this? It's a threat, and I will use my intimidation. I should have proficiency in what in the world? Oh, that's persuade. Never mind.
Wrong charisma skill there.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Alright. Chopper sees what's going on and casts Calm Emotions.
Wait. Do I still have to make the save? Yes, I do. Okay.
Charisma saving throw for
Yeah,
everyone.
there's actually a really good chance that Belith won't make this. Unlike her sister, she's not charismatic.
Starbound just does not.
Well,
Sturborn was clowned to begin with.
yeah.
Sturborn avoids becoming super chill. But it's like a dangerous level of chill that we should never dare approach.
I believe Dahin also has to make the save. And he saves.
Jeez. How?
I have an aura.
Yeah, he's a high enough level paladin.
Let's see.
Yeah, baby.
Creature fails a saving throw, choose one of the two following effects. You can suppress
Wait.
any effect causing the target to be charmed
Wait.
effect.
Wait.
Alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that is hostile towards.
Wait, I have to do something really quickly. I physically have to check this because if I can use it here, I am legally obligated, as this is the most useless fucking bard ability ever.
What?
Oh, wonderful.
Well,
It
choppers.
wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter, but I had half of my to have Sorath counter charm it.
Yeah. Chopper's just trying to fulfill her domain.
Yeah,
Could
and
we do
Sorath doesn't like
Spell
Chomper,
Pass?
but it doesn't matter. Sorath can't do it.
Okay. Anyway. So, yeah, Bella feels now indifferent towards Sehun.
Yeah, the glaive just like she just twirls the glaive again and it vanishes as she returns back to Sorath.
Well, that was a nice save, Chopper.
Yeah, thanks, Chop.
Should we perhaps leave the
I
throne
think
room?
that would be recommended for all of us. Let us live to take care of mutilating that paladin.
Oh, it's already done.
Then why does she continue to be
No. I finished.
Then there's no reason for us to stay here.
She is quite noticeably covered in a lot more blood than she was previously, even in spite of her initial, falling from a broom wounds. Oh, hey sis. Anyways.
If you are in no hurry, you are welcome to stay the evening.
That would be nice.
Oh, as Liv will heel turn, getting blood from her heels on the floor. Oh yes, you also mentioned something about our fathers.
Yes, well, I believe you already have it. So, you may want to return to your quarters to get it. I think you already know what it is, if you've already heard about his death.
Huh. Okay, neat. As, with another resounding squeak of wet floor, except it's the cursed type of wet floor, as Liv will turn back around and be like, alright, then let's go.
And, where is it you're heading?
Well, at the very least, the three sisters would want to go back to Bella's quarters, see what the fuck it is.
The what now?
The thing of her father's.
Oh.
Well,
which is likely ahead, but that's beside the point.
Likely. That's precisely what it is.
Cool.
Oh, joy.
Well, fortunately this time Liv will sit out the corpse mutilation. It will preoccupy the other two sisters for a while.
Mutilating your father's head?
Oh yeah, he's an unrepentant dick. Liv, using prestidigitation to get rid of the paladin blood covering her body. Honestly, we really wish that we could have done the deed ourselves, but this is the closest we'll ever get until we see him in the Nine Hells.
Fine. It's something I'd ever thought I'd hear about.
Well, dang.
Well, daddy issues aside.
And you... Surprising. Alright, let's see, what's everyone's passive perceptions?
Oh boy, this is interesting.
If mine loads. 14.
Okay. I just saw Sorath, so...
Sorath is 15.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, I just saw it.
Yeah. Livs is 13.
Alright.
And Miss Belleth is a 16.
Ah. Oh, that's a surprise.
She's proficient in perception.
No, I wasn't commenting about that. I was commenting about what Silvar and Fleur managed to pull off.
Oh my god, do they have the same passive?
I don't think so, but it's rather impressive what they've managed to do. Surprisingly, Fleur has a 15 passive. Oh wait, but Chomper, you're a wisdom-based person. Huh. Okay. And, out of curiosity, Silver, what's your passive? Yeah, I didn't think so. Also, you should have more proficiencies than those two. So, Chopper's the only one that notices this, but she's not well versed enough in, excuse me, in the ways of humans, so she doesn't make comment.
Wonderful.
Truly.
Yes, so you go to Bella's quarters, find that it's ahead, leave the two sisters to have fun with it, I presume?
Oh yeah, they're mutilating the shit out of it.
What are the official members doing?
I suppose.
Are
Yeah,
you just...
sleep is always an option. I was about to suggest I could give you, like, a tour or some shit, but...
It's still, it's like early afternoon.
Sleep.
Yes, you got your ass kicked.
I mean, you had plenty of sleep on the floor.
True. He did technically fall asleep on the floor.
Yes.
Alright, so,
Try to hunt down some food and then get some sleep.
alright, so...
You know where the kitchens are? Should I show you?
He's gonna wander the palace, probably dripping blood all over the place.
Okay, I was more than happy to show... Hey, Sturbone, do you want to go to the kitchens, get some food?
Sure.
Great.
We'll trail behind them about, like, 10 feet.
So you just gotta follow the person who knows their way around.
I literally grew up here. I don't know why Daehoon thought he could do it alone. Oh yes, mind your head as she crawls underneath like a cabinet into some weird crawl space behind the wall.
Cool.
Yeah, this is much bigger the last time I was here. Huh.
Wait, you make the passageway is bigger? Why?
Actually, I think it was just probably because I was younger.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I imagine there's the loud, obnoxious scraping of metal on stone behind us.
From who? From Dehun or Libertas?
Libertas? But Libertas doesn't wear armor, does he?
No.
Okay, so
Definitely be Daehun.
Daehun, 100% Daehun.
Oh, I suppose he could also be Silver, but he doesn't wear shoes.
Well, I mean, the part of the joke was that, Daehun's so large that his sides are scraping up against him. But also, hence why I don't think Silvar would, because he's small. He's currently small Silvar, not big Silvar.
Not huge Silver either.
No.
It's, yeah. Get some food. Presumably the sisters, once they are done mutilating the head, join you all.
Presumably.
No, they do. Beleth very noticeably pulls her glaive out again to stop Liv from cooking.
And everyone prevents Liv from cooking. Except Chopper, who doesn't have that experience.
Oh yes, but it's explicitly a nostalgic moment for the three sisters.
Nostalgic.
So,
yes.
what's their role to cook?
Shoot.
Nature, performance, survival, maybe.
I think.
I don't remember which one he did, but does it matter? Because Beleth will probably just do the cooking for you.
He doesn't trust her. Obviously. I'm gonna roll survival if that's.
Yeah, that will be fine. All right, so what was it? Sorath or Beleth that cooks the food?
Beleth. Yeah, Beleth, because Beleth is the one who cooks. Not Sorath. Sorath can, but...
So, Beleth, out of courtesy, makes you all dinner. I mean, Daehun's cooks a passable meal. But, I think given the option of having someone that knows how to cook, you'd rather have someone that knows how to cook make the food.
I'll eat what I made and then a little bit of what she made.
It's quite noticeable that the only one who could probably do it better is Breakfast, but that's because he came from food.
I mean, coming from food does not necessarily make you a good cook.
Breakfast resents that. You know how good of a chef he is. You've tasted his food.
Has Chopper even met Breakfast?
No. I mean, I think she saw him because he got pulled out of the bag for the Dragon Cave incident, but that's about it.
Yeah. Okay.
It is worth noting, though, that, every now and then a tentacle will come up from the bag of holding and steal some of Arson's food.
Because he's naughty. Because he's dragged out of his mind. It's an easy target.
Honestly, even if Soul was here, Breakfast would have still stolen from Arson. Come on.
You have your meal and go off to your separate rooms. Daehun, on your way to the room that was put aside for you, a not large man, but bigger than average, bumps into you and calls your attention.
All right, I'll do a quick insight check to see if he's hostile.
All right, go ahead. He doesn't look hostile. And actually, what he does is walks over to you, grabs your hand, and places into it a bag and an envelope before walking off without another word.
All right, Dahoon is going to respect his secrecy and just keep walking. He is going to wait until he gets to his room, and then he's going to, I guess you said letter and bag?
Yes.
All right, he'll open up the letter first.
So, you can read Infernal, correct?
Just a second. Yeah, I can read Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Infernal. Okay, yeah. Infernal.
So, it is written in Infernal, and it is addressed to the Order of the Swan.
What's it say?
It says, we have something you need, you have something we want. Meet at along this road by a little red flag before sunrise.
Okay. And what's in the bag?
A lot of herbs. You want to know specifically what this stuff is? It would be either nature or medicine. You could probably guess a lot of this are medicinal herbs and other injury treating devices.
Well, because he was hit kind of bad with all that nonsense earlier, he's going to try to apply some of it to himself.
Right, so you take what you know and apply them to your wounds, and they are soothed. So, given that you're going to be taking a long rest, so I'm not going to do anything more than that.
Okay. He'll tuck the pouch away next to his, I guess, borrowed or maybe even stolen components pouch.
Looted.
All right, wait. So it was addressed to the Order of the Swan, right?
Yes.
And it says you guys.
Yes. In Infernal.
Okay. Rats. All right. So what about what time is it now?
I just getting to mid-afternoon. And I should point out it says leave the barbarian.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess are the other rooms for the other people around the area? Like for the rest of the order, are they close?
They wouldn't be too hard to find. Though it's up to the others if they're willing to answer.
Alright, well, I'm going to go around to each door and... How many doors would there be total?
Lunar, would the Felwood sisters be in individual rooms or all together?
They had individual rooms, so probably.
Okay, so 3 Cerebon, Arson, Fleur. Are you going to inform Libertas or not?
Nope.
Then 6 rooms.
Alright, I'm not exactly sure why I rolled persuasion. Anyway, he'll walk around to each of the 6 rooms, bang on the doors 4 times, and just, hey, would you let me in for a sec?
Alright. In the silence of others, I will assume that this will be first Fleur, so... yes, come in.
Daehun is going to, in a grand show of really bad stealth, open the door, look to his left, look to his right, and then quickly rush in and slam the door behind him. Alright.
Well, I think that was unnecessary. Silvar is in the room, in a chair with a book in his lap.
Well, you have a point. Yes, I don't know really why I did that. Anyway, Fleur, if I could talk to you alone for a second.
Sure.
Alright, he is going to give her the letter to read.
I can't read Infernal.
Oh my goodness. Alright, he's going to slowly and painfully whisper it to her. And, leave out some details, stuff lost in translation, all that.
Yeah. That's concerning.
Yep, a little bit. Mostly because I don't exactly trust these guys. I mean, it's infernal. Also, they decided to give it to me who in their right minds gives me anything? But, oh well.
Have you told the others?
Not yet, you're actually the first one. So, here's the thing. I'm gonna go. And it is asking for all of us, so if you want to go, I suggest get some sleep now, just in case it turns into a fight.
I will do that.
Cool. Yeah, I will admit, just be really as prepared as possible. Maybe, snatch some healing potions and all that if you can find them. Anyway, good talk, Fleur. I'll see you soon. And he's gonna do finger guns in a really showy way in front of Silvar and then walk out.
Oh god, he's learning from fucking Liv.
You may notice that Silvar hardly ever, just peering above the book, just shakes his head disapprovingly before returning to his book.
Hey, I'm still learning about this stuff. Come on, give me some credit. Alright, he's gonna go to the next door.
Alright.
And just sort of do what he did with,
So, you inform Arson, though he looks like he's a bit concerned with you and Silvar going down twice.
He's contemplating the existence of the soul wall again. He'll be like this for a while.
Who's let's just do this. Liv, give me a high or low.
Low.
That is not how roll is spelled. And I almost made the same mistake you did, Lunar.
Yay.
All right, so you approach Liv's door next.
All right, he's gonna do the same thing with the shifty eyes. Gonna roll, I guess, either investigation or perception, which would be better.
Liv just fucking drags him in when she sees him doing this and shuts the door. You fucking idiot, you're not being stealthy. What do you want?
Meet me outside my room at about. Alright, Daehoon's gonna do some quick mental math, aka it's gonna take him about 3 minutes.
Okay. Just tell me what you're gonna tell me then now.
He's going to push the letter into her face.
You can just hand shit to me. You know that, right? Okay. Oh. Okay. Cool. We're gonna have to commit more murder. Here.
He's gonna take the letter back now.
Well, statistically speaking, most shifty people that hand us stuff ends up trying to kill us.
This is true. I may
So-
have actually just applied poison to myself, and I don't really know.
Yeah.
By the way, he did not mention the pouch to anybody.
Got it.
Yeah. You just applied what to your? Okay.
Nothing. I gotta go see ya, and he's gonna rush out the door and slam it.
Alrighty then. I was more than happy to help him take care of that, but fuck that.
All right, Sturban next. Shifty
Yeah.
eyes. Gonna use some
Alright.
perception, just in case. Do I see anybody trying to sneak up on me?
No.
Rats. All right, I'm gonna walk in if he lets me in.
Door's probably locked. The door's
Okay,
gonna
so
be
I'm gonna
locked.
do the shifty eyes and then try to open the door. Rattles. Rattles. I bang on the door 3 times. Hey, Sturban, let me in.
Explain why before I blow you through the bloody palace with whatever spell I have.
Sturban, this is very important. Please. This may be put. What do you care about again? Probably nature. This might put nature at risk.
Could you light something on fire? If you lit the entire bloody palace on fire, I'm blaming you.
Hey, I haven't taken my seal off yet.
I guess I'll open the blessed door now.
Cool. Do you know how to read Infernal?
Gee, I don't know.
You guys keep telling me to stereotype you, and then you torment the stereotype. So what am I supposed to do?
Oh my goodness. Did I tell you? Whatever.
I'm gonna take it as a yes. Here's the letter.
Yes. Just read it. Alright. So, I have no real need of most materialistic things.
But,
Can I
but what
can
if
I
it was
see
like
it?
a really cool seed that made a really cool plant that has been extinct for a very long time?
be more likely to find that in like the Feywild or
Shush.
um
What if it was just really cool?
I'm thinking the only thing we really need is what you need is dragon eggs.
Exactly.
Anyways, do I see any like symbols on it that would mean anything else on this letter? Some sort of information.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna type this out here in case I misspoke earlier. Roll history.
History?
Yes.
Alright. 21.
Nice.
Jeez. Even with disadvantage, it's not a bad roll. Jeez.
There. Just in case I misspoke. Alright, yeah, there is a symbol that looks like the sun looks like either the beginning of an eclipse or the end of an eclipse on the backside of the letter.
Sounds fun. Would I happen to know of anyone who has that symbol? Or what that symbol
That is actually the symbol of an adventuring party that was just becoming known in the Montes Galacti region.
Cool.
So you've been staring at that letter for a little while. Did you see anything cool on it, or like handwriting really fascinating?
Sure, absolutely fascinating. I could probably forge it, or this person's signature if we needed to. Mostly kidding. My brother does that. Yeah, this looks fine. I'm guessing they want to they have dragon eggs, and they want... Have you stolen anything of importance lately?
No, but they gave me this, and he'll show him the pouch.
Is there any poisonous herbs in the pouch?
Roll nature or medicine.
I'd roll nature.
So,
Gosh
yeah,
darn it.
They are not poisonous. They are medicinal.
Great.
So, I mean, they seem to be nice and all. My wounds actually feel pretty good. I should get some sleep, though.
Probably, sure. Would you happen to know of anything they would want? Maybe...
Me? Maybe Fleur. You know how...
Probably Fleur.
Trying to get her, because she can, like, see into different realities and stuff.
That sounds like a fantastic ability, and that one to cause minor sanity loss.
Yep. Yeah, I think as long as we keep her safe, we should be fine.
I mean, we also happen to have a flying ship. That does tend to be nice to have, per se.
But if they try to take my ship, I'll kill them. And they probably know that. So...
Well, either way, it's not going to be Fleur or the ship in that case.
I honestly don't know. I guess we'll just have to go and see, you know?
Sure, go to the meeting. Have fun.
Oh. Okay.
Do you know where do we have to meet?
I mean, they did ask for all of us.
And to exclude the barbarian.
They did?
They said the Order of the Swan. See,
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah. It's addressed to the Order of the Swan and explicitly says, leave the barbarian.
I will say this. That's probably dangerous just because he is our best fighter.
I'm insulted that you don't think that my teeth are good weapons.
I have never fought you before, so I wouldn't know. Anyway.
All right.
All hurt feelings aside, I think we should go.
Okay. After, when is the meeting supposed to happen?
Before dawn. So as long as we go now, I mean, we'd be able to make it.
Fine.
Gotta get to sleep on time.
Yes.
Take some drugs from Arson or whatever. I don't know.
Arson has so much drugs. He's been in a permanent. He might go into a coma soon.
You know what? No, that's a scheme. I'm not going to do that. Anyway, just meet outside my door or around the common area just so that we can, get ready to go about midnight, maybe?
Great. Another midnight trip. Wonderful.
Dress in black, or if that seemed a possibility. All right, see ya. He's going to leave.
Okay, so Lunar, does Liv tell her sisters?
Yeah, Liv would.
Alright, good to know. So you get a night's rest. Well, you get an afternoon's rest. I'll just do that and grab the temporary token from here until we can get an actual token for her. But before your designated time to meet up, at least between Daehun and Sterbon, Liv, there would be a knock on your door.
Sort of groggily, kind of grumpily. What the fuck is it now, Daehun, as she opens it?
It's not Daehun at the door. It's Silvar.
Yeah, that doesn't change the fact of what Liv would say.
Well, I realize that, but point being, Silvar is at the door, and he says, Fleur has asked me to get you. You're welcome to go get your sisters if you feel like they would want to be in on this.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, just a second, I gotta be right back, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll go do that. Liv just sort of groggily brushes past Silvar, and we'll go get her sisters, and then go over to Fleur's room.
Nah, this does count as a long rest, so you're fully rested. And when you get to the room, Fleur has, Fleur has a vial of a red substance in her hand, and she's drawn a crude circle on the ground. And you can actually see some places where the circle isn't complete. So whatever she's doing, it may or may not be successful. Good evening, good morning.
Yeah. Good evening there. To which Liv will just turn to Soreth, and Infernal is like, is she doing what I think she's doing? To which Soreth replies, yeah, I think she's doing what you think she's doing. Just mildly disconcerting. Okay, great.
Well, I know it's...
You might want to summon your weapon.
I know that you've looking for your mother who wasn't present for a long time. And, well, I don't know how you will take this, but, and honestly, I don't know if this will be successful. And she looks a bit disgusted. Because, it's you can tell from the iron smell that it's humanoid blood. Well, let's just see if this works.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll cast Summon Greater Fiend.
Bella very noticeably has her glaive at the ready in case this fucks up.
And, in the circle, rises up from the ground a familiar person, though they have their back to you. Once the spell has been fully casted, oh my, it's been such a long time since I've been here, and to be summoned by someone so lovely. Fleur will back up behind Silvar, who has his shield and sword up.
Yeah, Sora, sort of holding back a snicker, is going to send a message via sending to Sturvon. It's like, hey, Fleur did something interesting. You might want to come over to her room. And just leave it at that.
You get a very tired and very unhappy reply. Not the happiest of
It woke you up.
You got your long rest. So
sure.
That's what counts.
No one likes being woken up.
The final response is like, yes, you don't need to use that type of language with me. Maybe get Daehyun too.
You get something about fire in Daehyun.
There might be a lot of fire really quickly. Just get him.
Well, there will definitely be fire. There will definitely be fire if David arrives.
True.
I
grabbed Daehyun and head to Fleur's room, I guess.
What, huh? What?
I'm just dragging him. I didn't bother to wake him. I just grabbed his feet and dragged him.
So all the way down the hall is just scream. Some sparks flying up behind Daehyun.
Stand up. Come on. Let me stand up.
If I get woken up rudely, you get woken rudely.
That seems fair. What's up?
I don't know, but if someone wants to wake me up by getting into my mind, that, something bad's happened.
The crazy ones. Got it.
Yes.
Crazy.
Okay, so getting back into the other room, the Pharaoh will turn towards over the cupboard where Chomper is sitting. You certainly have a lot more communication for a pseudo-dragon than would be for a familiar. You must be a real one. So again, I ponder why you are so talkative. And she'll turn around and get a look of recognition. a shocked look of recognition. Girls!
What?
What? Yeah, Bella just threw like a flourish at the glaive with a resounding yo. And that's it.
She step out of the circle and Fleur looks disappointed.
Yeah, sweetheart, we can discuss your summoning circles later. It's a very exact science.
Why was I? What?
You're not there yet. You're not there yet.
Alright.
Oh, honey, please put the glaive down. I'm not here to do anything to you. And if they allow, she will give all three of them a hug.
There's very noticeable discomfort from explicitly Bella. Who, mind you, is still holding the glaive in her offhand. The other two, like, at least now fucking understand why they abandoned them. Or why she abandoned them, but, like, it's not, like, a happy reunion by any means.
So, I should step back and slap Liv across the face and just, what were you thinking doing, going along with Fernia?
Well, you see, I wasn't. Good news. I'm under new management.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that and the bounty on you.
Not just me. The one who summoned you has one too.
Oh, so you're the one who summons me. At this point, you can hear the clang of metal.
Sora, like, still holding back her laughter. Neat. The last family reunion. Wait. Hey, Bella, do you still have it? Bella just sort of, like, sighs and pulls out the severed head of their father that's now got significantly quite a few more stab wounds in it out of her bag. There, now the family's all here.
This is quite some reunion, Chomper says. Well, at least you did something useful with your life. But, tell me, what have you all been doing? Besides getting yourself into trouble. At this point, Daehun and Cerbud would probably come in.
Yeah.
Pretty grumpy.
Sora sort of just instinctively hands Sturbon the bottle of wine that they were drinking out of earlier.
Okay. This works for me now. What are we doing? Why do we have I'm guessing it's a succubus?
A Fleur, mostly.
Why would Fleur summon...
Gods only know.
Does anyone? Hello.
Look, Sturbon, it's not in, like, my or Bella's magical repertoire, and, Liv isn't powerful enough to do it.
Great.
So, what is going on, and why should I care?
With him.
Oh, I was worried that, like, Fleur here was gonna fuck it up wildly, and someone like a Yugoloth. In retrospect, I probably should have gotten Libertas's attention first.
Okay, I'm gonna go then.
Well,
Okay.
well, that's certainly a surprise. I would normally have expected a paladin to attack me on sight.
Yeah, you had to deal with your daughters.
We would never let him hear the end of it. That is true. Also, he's possessed by a demon.
That no longer technically applies.
No, it still does. It's just sealed.
Sure. Anyway, I've slowly come to realize that demons are the only that I have to deal with. Sorry. Just a second. My computer's messing up for some reason. Let's try that again. I've slowly come to realize that demons are the only real evil that I should be concerned with.
I would.
That's a gross oversimplification, but sure.
They're the primary target. Otherwise, I would have tried to kill you three a long time ago.
I mean, 2 out of 3 of us have a paladin toaster, but, like, more importantly speaking, you definitely don't want the blood war to end.
But why?
Well, you see, if one side wins, then the Nine Hells will probably be thrown into chaos. But that's beside the point. They will almost certainly, either side, in the case of a victory, attack the prime material plane, and we will either be inundated with Oberiths, Tanari, Yugoloths, or Devils. It is so bad that Mount Celestia doesn't want it to end either for that very reason.
So...
Be pure chaos.
So both evils are important.
Both evils are important, but just sort of let them fight.
So
that's
why
what
are you not fighting?
Because I'm not a devil. Also, I gave up that whole Fiona bullshit.
You know what? I'm gonna leave all of that political stuff to you three, and
It's
see you
not
later.
that hard.
Bye.
Demons hate devils, and then they're fighting each other, but you don't want either side to win.
You'd think that in your situation you'd want one side to win, but whatever.
No, but I'll have to sit you down and explain lower domain politics later.
Dayan's gonna go back to bed.
Probably a wise decision.
Well, given the time, you have about an hour before the time you're supposed to go meet those people.
Have I been fully rested?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. I might as well stay around then.
Yeah. So, started a company of adventurers, with these two, as she, brushes aside her sisters and pulls forward Dayhood and Sterabon. Oh, and also the one who summoned you.
Well, there's no need to be so... what's the term the mortals use? There's no need to not introduce your companions.
Yes, the fucking Demogorgon over here, she says with a sarcastic tone, is Dayhoon Stormbender.
What's up?
And,
totally learning to hate you again, by the way.
This is Sterabon. I don't know if I got your last name, actually, Sterabon.
Nope.
Yeah. Sterabon's chill. Sometimes turns into a big fluffy cat, you know?
Cat? Since when have I been a cat? Those lines.
Shara specifically told me a few times that you've done it.
I remember a couple of times where you were a cat.
Also, technically speaking, you can turn into a Smilodon.
True.
I remember specifically at the house, and
the house part.
you are either a dire wolf or a cat at the entrance to the monastery in the glacier.
Definitely a direwolf. Probably.
Yeah,
remember.
so Stirbone's cool. Company mascot, by the way.
Oh, that's
and
interesting.
the one that summoned you, by the way, I'm the only one who gets to call her mistress, so don't get on that shit, is Fleur Vanderveen.
Mistress?
You heard me. Did I fucking stutter?
No, I'm just...
Yeah, no, who am I kidding? She's absolutely the bottom out of the two of us. She just sort of blows a kiss across like the summoning circle to Fleur with a smug look.
Fleur doesn't understand, and she's a bit preoccupied.
That one is Sovar, Fleur's slave.
I'm not a slave, I'm my own being. I've just been assigned by an archfey to be her bodyguard.
An archfey sold him to her.
One of the nine hells.
He has sentience, but like, he's effectively a slave. And that one...
F you.
Oh dear, please. If you wish to do that, at least use your runic powers to become bigger. And that one over there is Chomper. I am never going to say her full name.
Pseudo dragons often have long names.
Yep. Technically speaking, there's also the paid intern Arson. Weird chimeric fire ganassi dude. Also, I think part of a cult. He's currently really fucking high and contemplating like his place in the universe. So
how long does that spell last? Oh wait, up to an hour. Okay. Alright. It's so good to see you all again. So that's what you've been up to. What about you two?
Mercenary work mostly. And running from country to country because I'm in plethora of legal trouble. Also, I think got kidnapped by our aunt. Yeah, that happened.
Huh. Probably pulled you out of some trouble. I'll have to go visit her again someday.
Yeah. She didn't, resort to fucking corporal punishment like you did, but, like, she was severely disappointed in me. It was almost like you were home.
Almost.
Well, yeah, she wasn't busy trying to fuck one of the Imperial Guard.
That's rather interesting for a succubus, but then again, she was the more bureaucratic of the two of us.
Yeah. She's interesting. Yeah, we might be chosen by, like, some weird divine prophecy to save the world, which will probably end up failing because that's statistically what happens.
When she hears that, she looks over at Liv. Is it? Modius, damn it, you are hoping to avoid this.
But, no, Lord Asmodeus had nothing to do with this. Some weird bullshit figures known as the Twin Divines.
Those two? No one's worshipped them for millennia at least.
Yeah, I suggested that we just like bail to fucking Toril or Eberron, but like they won't have it.
And I see that you're becoming a dragon.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking weird, not gonna lie. At the very least, Chomper over there gave me some really great techniques to clean under these scales.
Chomper beams.
On the downside, the previous one to do this turned into a Draco Lich and lost his mind. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt, I guess. Oh, that one's a spirit of nature. And under no circumstances are we telling the paladin how to become a lich. we are just not touching the subject of necromancy around him.
Funny, because Lich might be the only way you get rid of that demon.
We were actually just planning on yeeting Daehun over here into the negative energy plane. You know, it's like the multiverse's waste disposal bin.
Yes, and too bad your father's dead, so I can't make him do this.
Yeah, Paladin. We technically did exact our vengeance, which almost made me throw up saying, because fuck my dad. Don't exhume his remains. Stop that. But, you know, upside, have this nifty new longsword from a paladin.
That
I'm
you
not
can't
giving
use.
to you, Daehun. You know what? If it works, it works. It's still a large pointy metal stick.
Yes, and, well, you turning it into a dragon is a problem because I can't do anything about it.
Yeah. I could try and attack and dethrone Tiamat, but like, do you really suspect that I can take on a goddess?
Not at this moment.
Even with a goddess's blessing.
Not at this moment. We thought we got rid of that when we clipped your wings.
Yeah. Okay. Thought it was more the whole Alufine bullshit, like those two. But
you were born
yes,
with dragon wings. You were born with dragon wings, honey. And trying to get rid of them physically hurts me. Because of the... Probably because you are chosen by the Twin Divine.
Yeah, fate's bullshit. That's the moral of this adventure.
Yes, and because of that, your father was the only one that was able to compel himself to do it.
Yes. He was always a sadomasochist. So, you know, great seeing you. Don't know why the fuck Fleur summoned you. Kinda weird, not gonna lie. And I'm really glad that we didn't have a succubus versus paladin fight.
I'm very glad of that as well.
No offense, Daehun, but like, I would have immediately lit you up like a fucking glow stick if you attacked my mom.
Okay.
It's not personal, it's just family.
That is very personal.
Yeah, I think that would be personal.
Sturbone, meanwhile, I can't light up like a fucking glow stick because he's a druid. Also, I don't think Sturbone cares particularly.
I've dealt with her kind before. I mean, we've all have.
We talked to one.
Sure.
Yeah, you know what? It's cool. So anyways, yeah, Fiona wants our heads. That one might turn into a demonic firecracker when he dies. All sorts of fun shit.
Yes, and as part of the spell, I have to follow someone's orders.
Go burn.
You can summon her.
I know,
Also,
but
fire
that's
doesn't
an
really.
option.
Also, like, fire doesn't necessarily work on full-blooded fiends.
It's still an option.
Well, I mean, you need a very specific type of fire.
All right, what about
And-
freeze?
No, that also won't work.
Could we just put her in an acid? You know, just acid.
That
would
might work better,
All right,
but
then go sit in a
we're-
vat of acid.
but we're also not in the 9 hells, so we can't permanently kill her, even if we wanted to.
That's fine. Suffering is suffering.
Yeah, you would certainly know all about suffering. You also can't command her. Only
They're
for a
just option. Very good options, but just options.
Yeah, she's kind of gone up to Fleur. Silver has scooted himself away, and Fleur looks very uncomfortable.
Just tell her to go away.
Hey, Sturban, over under on the likelihood of my mom corrupting Daehoon.
Your mom corrupting Daehoon?
Yeah. What do you think the odds are for this?
Pretty good.
Okay, great.
What, are you trying to set up a betting pool or something?
Oh no, I just think it would be funny to watch Paladin get corrupted by a succubus.
Be hilarious.
Yeah, you understand.
The clock over on the side of the wall chimes. There's about half an hour before you're to meet whoever sent that letter.
We gotta go.
Cheers.
Oh.
Tell her to do something.
Oh yeah, we gotta go get him at homicide, don't we? Fuck.
We're not killing anybody.
We are
You don't
most
know
likely
that.
going to have to murder someone.
We are trading goods.
Well, look, if you think it's going to devolve into a fight, why not have a succubus on your side?
Yeah,
Because
Mom.
I detest your existence.
Yeah, Mom. Do you want to come see if like this devolves into a fight? Have to murder someone, you know, that sort of shit.
So why not? If nothing happens, then I can just sit and watch watch you all do diplomacy.
Yeah, you're not dead, so that I know what that means with you, and just wait until after we're done.
What does that mean?
Don't worry about it, Fleur. Don't worry about it. As Liv will walk over to Fleur and like fling her arm over her shoulder and like in infernal like to her mom, and this one's still fucking mine. You can have the paladin, but you can't have her.
I'm pretty sure she's not anybody's. He's gonna respond. By the way.
Oh,
Well,
yours.
No, I mean like literally speaking, she's Iran's, but like in the succubus sense, this one's mine. I'm basically trying to save Fleur's eternal soul from damnation. Are you on my side or not?
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Okay.
And with that, you head out. It's not too far from the meeting place. And I should probably give this token vision.
Oh, fuck.
60 feet nocturnal vision.
Yep.
Right, so, how are you arranging yourselves?
I'll go first, like usual.
You're all down here.
Any particular reason you should go first, or
Because I'm
maybe?
the tank.
Sure, but if it doesn't have to devolve into murdering first, maybe we should have the diplomats.
I also was the one that got the message.
That was addressed to all of us.
I was the one that delivered it.
Yeah, for some fucking reason.
Hey,
It doesn't
gonna
change
go
the fact-
first, no matter what she says. So
You do. You know what? No, go ahead. Walk as fast as you can, sir.
thank you.
I don't have any good tokens for that. Okay, so Daehun's first. Silver would also probably be up towards the front. Are you keeping Fleur in the middle?
Sorath certainly would. Mostly because Liv gets on the broom and just zooms ahead. Just out of spite to Daehun.
Yeah, he's gonna slow down to a normal pace.
I just remembered I need to have Madame Felrud in on this. You're not a huge creature, honey. Despite how much your daughters admire you.
Well, so not very much. I mean, there very much is a specific part of her that's huge, but
I'll just ignore that. Right, so I think you placed your token on the Lil flag.
yeah, I did. I noticed that.
So, yeah. So this is where you're supposed to meet, and let me see what you all can see. So, actually, so this would be considered bright light for those of you with dark vision, which should be everyone at this point.
Yep.
Wait, Daehun has dark vision now?
Goggles,
He has goggles and I.
Oh dear.
I can see everything.
Beyond 60 feet, it is dim light, though you can see in the distance, about 90 feet from you, two familiar figures. And so first off, the samurai from earlier and the gray dragonborn. There are two more figures. One of which being an auburn-haired centaur. Doesn't look like she's wearing any armor, though she does have a shield. And another person who currently has a bag over his head.
Oh, hostage exchange. How neat.
That's good enough.
I think we even knew.
Cool. So, what the hell is this hostage exchange for? Because I'm presuming you just kidnapped that poor man.
Kidnapped, rescued. What's the difference?
Well,
Big difference.
one is consensual.
I mean, you could make kidnapping consensual in some ways. Certain
Well, I mean,
drugs.
Stockholm Syndrome. Okay, but that's still technically not consent. You know what? We literally have a fucking succubus here if you want to get into consent.
Well, we rescued this fellow from a Rakshasa.
Oh, Mr. Spaghetti Man. Yeah, that makes sense.
And I see there are more of you than were invited.
We were in a bit of a discussion before coming here, and
It's
I don't
very
think it's
complicated.
quite finished just yet.
Yada yada nine hells, yada yada blood war, yada yada abyss. You get the gist of it now. Okay, what's going on here?
We'll give you this priest in exchange for temporarily having the Cirrus.
Deal.
Why, Dave?
No,
we must talk
Daehun?
first.
Daehun, sit the fuck down. Daehun.
If we keep
Daehun.
my past, we could deal with all of my problems. You wouldn't have to worry about me exploding ever again.
I don't think that's the case. If we...
Whiskers over there could kill me. Wouldn't that be nice? Kitty cat?
Beleth is currently preoccupied.
Anyway.
I think he's gonna get...
Daehun, sit the fuck down and shut up.
Beleth, Lunar, if you want to have Beleth see who these people are, then roll perception with disadvantage.
Cool. Okay, Missy. I probably should toggle disadvantage. Oof. Yeah. Perception.
All right, then.
10. Bella's got a 10.
All right. I will send you what she sees in the Discord. Because this is some secret stuff.
A surprise tool that will help us later. Or we'll TPK and have to roll up new characters. Who knows?
Autocorrect. No! Stop that! Also, it's supposed to be that. Thank you. Because I don't know remember how to spell Basileus, and because autocorrect will probably mess it up, I'll just say king. All right. Now where were we?
Oh, cool. Look, Daehun, hold up.
What?
What exactly do you want the Cirrus for?
Because she can see into the future.
I mean, she can't really fucking control it, but yeah.
Can still be useful.
You probably would be better off commissioning a divination wizard. I'm just saying.
Well, Samurai looks over to the wizard. Looks over to the Dragonborn. He's, yeah, we already have one of those. Well, we don't have a divination wizard. We already have a wizard.
Yeah. That's why I specifically said divination wizard. That's literally their speciality.
And so, given what I know about divination wizards, they won't be useful in what we particularly need her assets for.
I mean, okay, great. Follow up to that. Like, as much as I love a good hostage negotiation, I'm sure everyone else here would agree. You also really don't have to contend with just us on that situation. As the kobold slave here would probably also state. She currently belongs to like Archfey.
Okay, first off, I am not a slave, and secondly, wherever she goes, I go because I'm her bodyguard. Otherwise, I get sent to the Shadowfell.
Yeah, muscly slave. The muscly slave here and the princesses of Iran's domain, like, you know, that sort of shit. Like, quite literally, they both belong to an archfey. And like, I mean, totes, like, you can take it up with Iran if you want, but like, I don't know if he's cool with you just kidnapping his warlock. Warlocks, plural.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's entirely complicated.
And like I said, wherever she goes, I go.
I mean, like, I suppose, like, in the name of fucking Anana, I can give her off to you, but like, technically speaking, she's not Anana's.
Who?
A goddess.
Look, one way or another we'll get her. And that can either be through force or through diplomacy, which we are trying to attempt right now.
Look, I'm just saying, non-consensual rescuing aside, the point stands is that she's not entirely ours to tell. Also, I mean, she is a sentient being. Maybe she should speak for herself on this regard. But the point stands is that an archfey prince does technically hold her soul.
Not worried about an archfey, he says, stepping forward.
Well, okay, fine. That's on you. I just am doing my due diligence here and suggesting that all parties involved should probably be at the table when negotiations are happening. But I see we're just gonna cut the fucking archfey out like a bunch of pricks. Great.
Not a good idea.
Yeah. Follow up to that. Fleur Vanderveen. Yeah. Do you wish to like negotiate with these terrorists?
Well, first off, I would say that we are not terrorists. We are, in fact, the opposites. Yes, in fact, we've taken down what are those things you people call hecatoncheries?
Well, I mean,
hecatonchery is that?
The living siege weapon. Yeah, there's a very fine line, like, Venn diagram overlap between natural disaster hero and terrorist, and
We are terrorists, by the way.
we are almost certainly in that overlap between hero and terrorist.
And perhaps we should rescue her from you.
Actually, she's complicit in these affairs now. She's one of us.
Just okay.
But
How about
also,
this?
but also, again, Fleur, do you want to speak for yourself? I mean, you have that right, unlike Silvar.
Just giving you a nasty look. She'll begin speaking over in fantasy Japanese. You'll speak back and forth, and Belith would catch some names that she recognizes. Specifically, Hogawa and Moriyama.
Cool. Cool. Bellis is just making sure that nothing funny is about to start happening.
Sounds like she's leaving it to you.
Wow. I mean, indecisiveness is always an option. Hey, founders meeting, Sturpon, Daehoon.
What's up?
Trade.
Okay, so we know where he stands on this. Where do you stand on this, Sturpon?
It's a temporary trade of giving her.
How do we ensure that temporary doesn't become, permanent?
We have a whole party. We could kill them.
They almost fucking killed us last time.
Well, that's just a problem that we have to deal with. We've also gotten strong.
Yeah, barely.
Barely stronger.
Like,
what
we
does...
we had a training arc as Liv will pull in Fleur into the founders meeting because Fleur's technically also a founder. Look, I mean,
let's go.
Look, I'm just saying, our training arc's technically complete when, like, one of us is wearing a hat. My money's on Sturbon.
Right.
That guy doesn't wear hats.
I genuinely could see Sturbon wearing a straw hat. Tending to, like, a farm or some shit out in the countryside, but I digress.
Sure.
Am I wrong? Look, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of myself. Look, point stands. Are we sure? How can we be certain that temporary does not equal permanent?
I don't know.
Look, I mean, if Fleur is okay with it, I'm more than happy to have a fucking hostage exchange going on here, but, like, also, I don't know exactly what that guy is going to tell you that we don't already know.
Just, please.
There's no...
I mean, I think we've heard very clearly that you're going to become, like, a demonic firecracker if you don't, like, stop.
Now that.
Yeah, but, like, it helped me not be that.
Well, I mean, I don't think he specifically could.
He could lead me to something that could help me with stopping that.
I
I mean,
wasn't he like effectively your father?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
could I
okay.
get him back, please?
Okay, I'm just saying though, if he knew of something to like cure you,
I
he
haven't
probably
seen him
would
in
have.
a long time, okay?
He probably would have locked you in a fucking basement for your childhood, and would have taken you to the place where you could have gotten cured. I'm just saying.
Please.
Look, Starvon, are you cool with it?
as long as Fleur is cool with it, I'm cool with it.
Yeah,
If not,
you're like fucking ultra chill. I forgot.
true.
Yeah, Fleur, just covering some ground rules. Don't promise anything. All of the rules that you know how to deal with like Fey politics. Follow those. Secondly, don't promise shit. Well, actually, I suppose that falls under Fey politics. 3, try not to join a cult. Joining a cult would be very counterproductive from your health. Speaking of someone who's joined like 2 fucking cults in her lifetime, I know. 4, um, show prestidigitation like a whistle and just hand it over. If they try to touch you in a place that you don't consent, blow this as hard as you can.
Alright.
Great. Okay. Great founders meeting. As Liv will like back up and fly back into the air. Yeah, she seems down with it. On the count of 3, do you want to send your hostage over and we'll send ours?
Fletcher, if you do the honors, or at least escort the man.
I could
Right.
help escort him the other halfway.
No, just wait. Stay back, Dave. Actually, if we're gonna have anyone escort Fleur out, it's going to be the valiant knight here, as she'll pat Silver on the head before he starts walking off. I 100% enslaved by that. I hope you understand.
Yes, I figured. Now, the centaur is keeping a close eye on all of you. And get to the middle. The centaur lady will pull the bag off the guy's head and push him forward, while she'll take Fleur onto her hindquarters and return back, going pretty quickly.
Don't horse. Just horse.
Wait, just a sec. Is it actually the guy?
It is.
Alright. Just to make sure.
Yeah. Hold on before you do whatever it is you're gonna do. Remember what I said. Wherever she goes, I go.
Yes, it's very important that she still has her hand slave.
Shut up about that.
Ron would not be pleased with him if he abandoned her.
That is actually true. I don't want to be sent to the Shadowfell.
Besides, I mean, he did get sold to her, so like...
I wasn't sold, I was just told.
I'm sorry, gifted to her. Point stand.
And,
general time frame on when we can expect Fleur and her slave back?
You see jumping out of the trees a Kenku in dark clothing and the water genasi that you met in Casino.
Oh fuck, better Arson's even here. Great. No, but like
That
legitimately.
that is a fair question. When do you want her back?
Well, how long do you think this is gonna take?
To be honest, we don't know.
Look, how long should we stay in a gear, guys? Oh, a week. Like a week tops. I don't know. I'm asking the two of you.
What kind of a mission is it? How far are they going? Blah, 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 blah. Whatever.
As long as it takes.
Yeah, but we don't... Do we have another mission that we need to attend to?
What?
Do we have another mission that we need to attend to elsewhere?
Yes.
We do?
We do?
If you're talking about fighting dragons, that was a no. You can solo them. We're not helping you with that.
You know what? You know what? I know the location of this very great Hydra nest. I will give you the map too. But like, that's on you if you want to take care of that. You're not fucking Heracles. Now,
Fine.
point being is that we also don't need dragon eggs now. We have the guy that we were going to get dragon eggs for.
All right.
Cool.
Then I can get money. That's our mission.
Get my mercenary work. Yeah, totally. You pissed off the actual mercenary here, but I think we can get something out of the way. So yeah. As long as it takes, I guess.
You know, depending on how long it could take, that could be forever if you don't specify a time you want her back.
True.
2 weeks.
2 weeks sounds good.
We'll try to get done what we want done in that time frame.
Great. I expect... Where should we meet in like about a fortnight? Here again?
If you'll still be here, one of you knows sending. Just send us a message. Or we'll send you one when we're done.
Okay. Respectfully speaking, only put a bag over Silvar's head.
No need.
Honestly, I kind of want to request you to do that anyways, but he's not my slave.
Shut up about the slave thing.
Alright, well, this is a very interesting business exchange. Great seeing you.
I just have one thing to say to all, well, at least to you, specifically, Miss Olivia, before we go wherever we're going. Run back. And, kind of pull you over to the side here.
Jumping up like a solid 20 feet and dragging the broom over.
Right, now, I meant to tell you this on the way over to summoning her, but I was informed that someone has a birthday coming up, and to do something nice for it. Now, considering that you do her the longest, I figured you would be the best to know.
No, the barbarian has known her the longest, but we were explicitly told not to bring him. You know, no, I'll keep that in mind. I'll tell everyone. Yeah, you just get back over there with her. Something Shadowfell, something Iran.
Yeah, no need to remind me. I tell myself that every day.
Yeah, just wait until I like fully turn into a dragon before you abandon Fleur, because I want to come with you.
What in the night hells?
Don't worry about it. She will float back down to Swan and Daehyun. That was an interesting conversation.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I suppose you want to have a long discussion with the priest man over there.
Yes.
And I think that's a good place to call it for this week.
Great.
Yeah.
Good job, gang. We didn't have to commit any murder.
Like I said.
Shocking. Honestly shocking. Not gonna lie.
That's such a shame. I could have waited a week to pull off Operation Twilight Fury. Except that operation name doesn't fit with this character because they're not a Twilight cleric.
Look, I understand that Liv has like all of her fucking death flags prepped, but
I'm sad that I can't use this 80-foot speed 24 AC Centaur.
oh
Yeah, I think we're good.
yeah, that's fine.
With a plus 15 to attack.
Yeah, I think
Why?
quite literally the only one that could possibly hold her own would be Audrey.
Yeah, she's not here.
Yeah,